but the heat in Texas is definitely different. Have you ever had Big Mama whoop your ass? That's what it feels like when you outside in Texas heat all damn day. It feel like Big Mama that sent your ass to the backyard to get that switch, and she just whooping your ass all damn day. I'm talking about 108.6 degrees of dry Texas heat.
Oh yeah, I know.
72 hours of that shit, you will change your decision about moving to Texas. I don't think you are.
Oh yes, trust me. Look, man, at this, move to Louisiana, and you'll find out why I'm ready to fucking go.
Well, we damn sure ain't meteorologists, but we damn sure talk sports. Episode 3, Blood in the Water. Coming up next on Baseline, where Kings talk sports. Let's go. Never mind a happy. I keep a couple doobies in the ashtray. Open up the closet door. You see a couple pieces in the bottom drawer. Wherever my little hat lay. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Baseline, where Kings talk sports. I'm Mike Thomas. That's my good brother and host of Baseline, EJ the motherfucking DJ. What's happening, King?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is, man. EJ, the motherfucking DJ, representing the motherfucking podcast. Also, the host of Baseline, where Kings definitely do talk sports. Also, check us out on Baseline PM, where Kings and Queens talk sports.
So yeah, man, shout out to our good friend, know what I'm saying, Mr. Headquarters. But yeah, we got some busy shit going on over the next couple of weeks over here at Baseline. Big Smash has officially joined the Baseline family, so he will be joining the official cast of the show, as well as our new show, Baseline Live, which will be appearing on our YouTube page as well as IG Live, where we'll be discussing random topics on sports, whatever's hot going on coming down the pipe that day, relationship advice, all sorts of things. So you never know what you're going to get on Baseline Live. So just tune in and check the shit out.
Retract that last statement. I'm telling you, watch our shows, Late Night Flex. Tell you everything you need to know.
Sir, you're being very negative right now. You're being very negative. A lot of our advice is helpful.
What?
A lot of our advice on Late Night Flex is definitely helpful.
Say it again.
A lot of our advice on Late Night Flex has been very beneficial. Whether it's been
say it one more time say it one more time for the people in the back.
A lot of our advice on our show, Late Night Flex, has been very beneficial.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
It's been quite beneficial.
I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. See the way he stayed the way he's smiling. See the way he's smiling. That's when you know a nigga lying. That's what
I'm smiling because I'm happy to share the information.
Yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are.
Man, come on now. Let's be real. Let's be true with ourselves at the end of the day. A lot of my personal advice has been very beneficial, whether it's putting a woman's knees on the headboard or furthering your education. It's all been very beneficial.
Cut out with that further the education. Don't bring that shit up again on Baseline. We're not doing that. Now you made me in a position to where I can call some shit out, sir. So I'm gonna call some shit out. Don't put that shit on Baseline. You will not. Save that for Late Night Flex. You will not put that shit on Baseline. No, you will not. It will not fly. Now,
what do you mean? No.
You know exactly what I mean.
Whatever do you mean, sir?
You know exactly what I mean. Move it along.
I'm dumbfounded.
It's not gonna happen. I bet you are. Let's go.
Okay, but let me go and take a sip of my water because clearly you came to work with a fucking attitude. Let me go and take a sip of my drink. EJ, we on social media all day, every day. And one of women's biggest issue with men is accountability. Accountability. That's a strong word. That word has been thrown around on ESPN and Fox quite a bit here lately. It's been thrown around teams like the Los Angeles Lakers, for example. Depending on who you ask, the accountability has been applied all over the place. Some people have said Jeannie Buss should be held accountable. A couple of people have said Rob Pelinka should be held accountable. You got a hefty percentage of people and believe that LeBron James has more of a hand in this that he's alluding to. Being the head coach back in our day when we were growing up, that was a long tenured job. Like being the head coach, that was an institution.
It was supposed to be a long tenured job.
Right.
Not only that, a head coach back in the day meant you did your job and you listened to what the coach said.
It was an understanding of hierarchy.
I have said for the longest, it's the one thing about LeBron James, he has an insatiable appetite to control narratives. He's 4-6 in finals. 4-6. But you're going to count a play-in tournament championship as part of this man's legacy? Are you kidding me? This is what we come to now? So y'all trying to say Stephen A. was absolutely correct? We're giving out participation awards now is what we're doing. You ain't got to win. Let's get there. Winning is out the gate now. Let's get to the finals, LeBron. We'll be there for you. Because as long as you average 28, 8, and 8, it ain't your fault, LeBron. You did all you could. I am 40 years old. Maybe I am old. Maybe I'm just too much of an old head. Maybe I was born in an era where things were real. They played real basketball. Hey, maybe so. But I do know one thing. A lot of y'all had drunk that juice and took that shit to the head. I, for one, have not and will not. Because I'm not drinking nothing that I don't know the damn flavor. How you gonna drink something and your ass don't know the flavor? Man just gives you a drink. You don't even ask, what is this? Nah, you just go ahead on the drink. Come on, is this what we come to now? Now I'm from Louisiana. We all about carrying our drinks in New Orleans and everything else. Like I'm fully aware Louisiana is a different state when it comes to drinks, but I still ask, what's in this drink? And if somebody tells me that's what I need to obey, sir, you know what? This drink definitely is not for me. Y'all go ahead and have yourselves a good old-fashioned time. You can go ahead and give me that Michelob Ultra right there. Well, why you want to make it? Because I know what that is. It says it right there on the label, Michelob Ultra. I know exactly what I'm drinking. Come on, bring it here. Here's the thing. 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 Here
there hasn't been an era of basketball where the Kool-Aid has not been sipped by the masses. I recall you personally drinking of the Kool-Aid from 1984 all the way up until 2003. And that era of basketball by your personal GOAT, as well as mine, MJ, has some shit on it.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. I really thank you for saying that because this is the answer I had to that this application. Because you really don't understand what I was trying to say. I said, you all in the Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor. When I was drinking Michael Jordan's quote unquote Kool-Aid,
Hey, yo.
I knew damn sure well it was
Hey, yo.
fruit punch with damn sugar in it that will hurt my goddamn teeth and kill me to the core. I knew what flavor this shit was.
He said he was
it
drinking.
Nasty? It was. It was nasty. Nasty. That's that nasty Kool-Aid. That's that red nasty Kool-Aid. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all asses from the hood. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That red nasty Kool-Aid.
Man, that red Kool-Aid was good as hell. I don't know what you're talking about.
But there was some nasty kinds. There was.
Okay, but the people that made your red Kool-Aid ain't know what the fuck you was doing. You keep your mouth.
Guess what? But guess what? I knew what the hell happened. I knew what was going on, and I still drunk it anyway.
But here's the question I have for you: was Michael Jordan a bad motherfucker every day?
Yes.
He was a bad man every day.
Absolutely, every day.
And he generated 6 championships, correct?
Yes. And globalized the brand. Don't forget
and
that.
Globalized basketball.
Brand.
Got it. Played 15 years, about 14, 15 years, correct?
Yes.
6 championships.
Yes.
Where's the other 9? Did they not have finals those years?
He didn't make it to the finals that time. He's lost. But I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, Michael Jordan has lost. Time. Heard him in the press conference speak about the loss. It's on me to get better.
He definitely got better.
All right, then. So let's not do this. Let's not. See, this is the problem with over-exuberant LeBron James. Clear up this mystery as to why LeBron James gets so much criticism. Because it's over-exuberant LeBron all out there. Are you to get out of elevating this man over somebody that you all claim that has been the GOAT for years? The greatest basketball player that you've ever seen. One of, arguable. There's some old cats back in the day that said, hey, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the man. There's some other old cats that back in the day that'll say Bill Russell was the man. There's some old cats back in the day from the era of basketball that said Jerry West was the man. Magic Johnson was the man. Larry Bird was the man. Hey, I get it.
Yes, exactly. There's been a litany of great NBA players before and after MJ. My whole thing is,
but did they always take accountability? Yes.
LeBron's taking accountability and losses as well. Everybody's issue, in my mind, everybody's issue with LeBron is everybody is still spoiled by Jordan. Jordan's greatness can't be minimized, but let's talk. Let's be truthful. Let's be truthful here. His greatness cannot
I
be
am.
minimized, no matter what anybody says. It's impossible
I am.
to minimize that man's greatness. But my whole
But
thing
thank you for
is,
saying that. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Because that's what it is. Why are you over exuberant LeBron James fans Jordan just to elevate LeBron James? When you know, damn Skippy, that man can't hold a candle to what Michael Jordan did for the NBA back in the day. Could argue MJ is the reason y'all motherfuckers are in the position that y'all are in right now. Basketball was popular when Jerry West was playing. Basketball was popular when the Wilt the Still Chamberlain was playing. Bill Russell was playing. And all those greats that came before Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan revolutionized and globalized that NBA brand to the point where all are still to this day eating off of it.
and LeBron James revolutionized some shit as well. Jordan made it possible for players to get bread outside of the NBA. When LeBron came through, more players started getting paid, especially get more guaranteed paper.
Yes.
Because what you got because you saw the Last Dance the same way I did. Scottie Pippen was one of the most amazing things we've seen on the defensive side of the ball in the past 50 years.
No question.
Why in the fuck was he so undervalued?
I don't know why either. Back then, one could say the owners were still looking out for their players. Why? Because you watched The Last Dance just as well as I did.
Yes, sir.
Literally told Scottie Pippen, I believe if you hold out next year, you can get more. This contract that you are about to sign sucks.
I'll say it. The contract was fucked up.
You could get more, but you a grown man. You make your own decisions. You sign this contract. Don't you come back in my office. And at the end of The Last Dance, the man who will so affectionately be called the Penguin said out his mouth, whether you win a championship or not, we gonna blow it up. Don't know what to tell y'all. It was just reality back in the day. At that time, it was just reality. That's all it was. But like Mike said, Bron came in, changed the whole game. Players started to feel empowered. And that's great. I'm a comic nerd. And there was one phrase that kept ringing in a famous comic book. This man had great power. Great power. And this man had some words of wisdom, not from his mom, not from his dad, but from his uncle, who will so effectually be named Ben. Great power comes great responsibility.
Great responsibility. You better know it.
You still, gentlemen out there, still have to be responsible for your power. Take responsibility. Has LeBron James taken responsibility? Absolutely. I have no problem with his responsibility. He's handled it. The question that we have is his accountability. You say you're the best in the world. You say you need help to win these championships? Because he knows my fan base will ride for me. As long as I put up 28-8, I'm good. Nah, LeBron. I'm going to tell you what it was. Because here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Y'all, in this new era of basketball, y'all were politically correct to some degree. These motherfuckers back in the day. These Clydesdales of jackasses back in the day. There was no such thing as politically correct. Occasionally, you'll hear these three words: we fucking lost. Hey, I don't know no better. What do I know? I'm just a guy, a 40-year-old man that never watched and never played a lick of basketball. Watched it, never played it, so I can't understand the game. What do I know? I'm just doing this for likes. I'm doing this for the clout. I guess people would judge me at that point. But as an old friend once told me, do it like I give a fuck? Because I don't. Save that. Save that. Save that clip. Go ahead, sir. I know you're low to retort. Go ahead. Go ahead.
At this point, as I sit here as a true fan of NBA basketball,
you can't defend this shit neither. You can't defend this shit. You can't defend this shit. You want to,
man.
You want to, but you can't defend this
It's
shit.
like I'm trying to do damage control, and it's so difficult. You have to damn near be a Stephen King novelist or some shit to try to navigate your way through this. This is fucking insane.
It is.
It's like
shame.
I understand why this shit is going on. Like as far as new media and the athletes controlling the narrative, because for forever, athletes weren't able to control the narrative. Some of these sports. These sports writers out here, Skip Bayless included, was out here talking mad reckless about a lot of these athletes.
But once again, it all goes back to the staples.
Hold on. And matter of fact, in honor of Skip Bayless, is it my turn? It's my turn.
But hold on.
It's my turn.
Just let me say it. Because I'm the one that gave it up. So let me go ahead and say it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the difference between the media back then and the media now. The media back then, ladies and gentlemen, yes, they would take everything that you and I and LeBron James and Michael Jordan would say and twist it around into their own words. They would. That's not what the media is doing today. Don't let these people fool you, ladies and gentlemen. That is not what the media is doing right now. Because right now, all the media is doing is these three simple words that start with the letter R. Go ahead, Mike.
And these three words will be appearing on T-shirts very soon. Rewind, repeat, and receipts.
You said this.
See?
That's all the media is saying now. This is what you said. How the hell are we supposed to interpret this?
So for example, when you say shit like we don't need a coach,
don't get me started on that fool. Don't get me started on that fool.
No. We're talking about this. We're talking about this. You know, when you say things like we don't need a coach, or when you say things like our defense is going to rival the 2000 Baltimore Ravens, or when you say things like we're all in, or when you say shit like we gonna keep doing what we've been doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, what Thomas is trying to say under the cover without saying it, ladies and gentlemen. It's one thing to say what you say. You can have that attitude. I have that attitude. I said what I said. But that don't mean that you have to go out here and act like a Clydesdale of a jackass to be saying what you said.
It ain't even that.
What we mean.
It ain't even that. It's one thing to be confident in your ability, but when you lose the fucking game, you lost the fucking game.
You lost the game.
At the end of the day,
you lost the game.
At the end of the day, Michael Jordan was a bad son of a bitch. But there were games in those Utah series where the collective was too much for MJ to take on. And he lost those fucking games.
He did. And he owned it.
Kobe was a bad son of a bitch, but didn't the Dallas Mavericks not sweep the Lakers en route to winning the fucking championship?
And guess what? He owned it. He owned it. Kobe owned it. I played terrible. I have to get better.
When Chicago broke through on the Bad Boy Pistons, and they were interviewing Bill Laimbeer, he said he ain't say number 3 words. Hey, we lost.
That's all you had to say. At the end of the day, we lost. What is we lost? I mean, yeah, I played great, but we lost. Yeah, we lost, but I played great. No. You lost. So that means you didn't play great. I don't give a damn if you average 40, 12, and 12. If you lost the game, there was probably in basketball one rebound that you could have changed the game. One pass you could have made to change the game. Hell, LeBron, one shot. But have I done enough? I done enough? I got 45 points. Well, maybe it's one of those nights, LeBron, that you maybe need to score 50. You play to win the game. I don't give a damn how you do it. Just do it. Simple.
Just win, baby.
Just win.
Just win, baby.
Just win, baby. That's all I want you to do. Just win. I don't give a damn how y'all do it. I don't give a damn how y'all act. Long as that end of that scoreboard says we win the game, I'm good.
And man, at the end of the day, we're black men. We love LeBron James.
Yes, he's a great father. Yes, he's a great man. Yes, he's a great husband. We not talking about that, sir.
But within the confines of the court, you're good. You're great. You're one of the greatest. But it's an
If you
upper
have
room.
questions,
Like Shannon Sharp say, it's an upper. Like Dion say, it's an upper room. It's an upper room.
now hold on.
It's an upper room.
Hold on. LeBron James, I'm not going to go that far. LeBron James will have a key to that upper room. He will. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. He will have a key to that upper room. But he walk into that room, he ain't going to get one of these. What's going on, man? It's going to be one of these. Oh, what's up, LeBron? They let you in this motherfucker?
What the fuck you mean they let? Yeah. If you talk about he gonna get a key to the upper room.
But you know when you get a key to the upper room, even though you earned the key, you still gonna get them looks like, the hell you doing here, boy?
They can look all the fuck he want to.
There it is.
Because at the end of the day, when they make votes and nominations and shit for the Hall of Fame, your emotions be damned.
He's in.
What's on paper is what counts. Fuck your emotions.
First ballot.
What's on paper is what counts.
Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying this. First ballot Hall of Fame will be LeBron James. First ballot. No question. First ballot Hall of Fame. But I still need to see some accountability. Speak up for coaches that really shouldn't have been fired. Now, DC, he made some good valid points. The substitutions of Darvin Ham probably is what got him fired. Probably. But for Anthony Davis to come out and say what he said publicly,
that was definitely the death nail for Darvin Ham once that happened.
I could have known damn well y'all could have handled that indoors.
Yeah. How is
this supposed to look now?
That was a piss poor way to handle that.
How is this supposed to look now? How is this supposed to look now?
And then
you called out this man.
Yes.
And the man had nothing but guards on the bench. What the fuck was he supposed to do?
Darvin Ham was in a situation where he had to fuck with what he was stuck with. And while we passing out accountability, because I mean we can only apply so much accountability to LeBron James. He's not the fucking general manager. That's Rob Pelinka. Rob Pelinka should have more foresight to be able to look at the team and say, okay, this is what we're running. This is what we're going to do offensive schematically. On defense, this is what we're doing. What are we lacking? What do we have? What do we have in the war chest? What can we do to set ourselves up for success? You know what I'm saying? Whose contracts are expiring? You know what I'm saying? What can we pick up in Euro League that can help us? These are some questions you could have been asking. And instead of you doing genius shit like picking up Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, you get Russell Westbrook. Or you do more intelligent shit like win the championship in 2020 and then trade off the intricate pieces that help you win the championship in the first place.
But once again, it goes back to accountability. One could argue Rob Pelinka had a lot to do with this.
A lot of people could argue that. Not just one.
But still, LeBron James, they asked if you okay with it. Because you're one of the stars on their team.
That'll be the same thing as me asking you if you want some pizza. You say yeah, but then you mad at me because the pizza is fucked up. I didn't cook the bitch. I just ordered it. It's on Pizza Hut. They fucked up the goddamn Supreme. We got to put all things this. There's, you know what I'm saying? Yes. As men, as women, we got to take accountability. But we got to be realistic. And we got to put the accountability in the appropriate place.
Yes.
We can't, you know what I'm saying? We do this shit too often. Whether it's sports, business, relationships, life. We take the word accountability and we're weaponizing it.
But why is it that LeBron James deserves accountability in this situation? Don't veer off the subject. Why is it that LeBron James doesn't hold accountability in this subject? Why is he above reproach?
I'm not absolving LeBron James at all. I'm holding him now. I'm holding him accountable for what happens on the floor. At the end of the day, I hold him accountable for what's on the floor. The players are the players, the coaches are the coaches, the front office is the front office. Everybody has a job. And everything LeBron James did this year on the floor was not enough for them to do what they needed to do on the floor to contend for a chip this season. But a fish rots from the head, baby bro.
Yeah.
A fish rots from the head. If Jeannie Buss is okay with Rob Pelinka bringing in pieces that are not suitable, nor will allow the Lakers to successfully contend, the coaches are going to have to substitute pieces, which is going to make them look left-handed as fuck and not put the players in the appropriate position to win. A fish rots from the head.
Told my little brother we pulling up spanking these niggas that thinking we hoes. Don't do no explaining, don't know what you thinking, but you help a young nigga grow. You add up the 2 rings on both of my fingers, I pay like 600 or more. Give out so many bells about so many bangers, you asking the real niggas know. I been putting that shit on, showing these boy how to dress and get fresh and pull up with the hoes.